Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put in the back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Alright guys, back again for the next fight for Section 17, Gender Wars. As you see, this one comes from Animate84, and he pits the likes of Hawkgirl versus the Black Knight from Marvel Comics. Yeah, so we got Hawkgirl versus the Black Knight, Dane Whitman. So let's kick it off with ladies first, as always. Hawkgirl. The one thing that I really have always loved about Hawkgirl and Hawkman, in a sense, I'm not the biggest Hawkman fan. That's my girlfriend Destiny's favorite DC hero. Is their reincarnation? Always in terms of reincarnation, a lot of Egyptian theme to it and things like that. But we all know Hawkgirl pretty much. We always hear her as Shira Hall, and once again, in terms of that, that's where we always remember her for. Now, as she's been reincarnated and things like that, it's always been showcased that Hawkgirl has pretty much been truly a heroine at best. She's always been willing to, put up a fight. She's always willing to fight. And as always, being the hero that she is with Hawkman, Carter Hall. But the other thing, that key thing, is she is a fighter. Nonetheless, she is extremely aggressive, but yet you see the battle testing in her. Pretty much as a result of the nth metal that she possesses, that pretty much increases a lot of things from her strength. That enables her to fly. A lot of her melee weapons are pretty much are made of it. For example, her signature mace that she loves to use, and over time it has pretty much granted her, well, the past hasn't granted her longevity, but she's a fierce warrior nonetheless. And no matter what, you have to respect Hawkgirl. No matter what, even if you don't like her, there has to be a smidgen of a respect, even if you don't feel that she deserves it. She has always been by Hawkman's side pretty much, but we've always looked at her as being, well, personally me, always looked at her being a warrior true, basically. Alright, so we move on to her combatant in this, and that's Dane Whitman, aka the Black Knight. Dane Whitman, of course, has been a longtime hero. There have been heroes and villains that have been called themselves the Black Knight. Dane Whitman is the modern heroic version of the Black Knight. He has been an Avenger. He's been with the Heroes for Hire. He's been with Excalibur, the Champions of Avalon, and of course he's been a part of MI13 with Captain Britain. Now, Dane is he's actually a huge intelligent physicist. So that backs him. He's got intellect. He's very smart. But he's also a master swordsman. Now, his legacy goes back. There are people in his family that have been the Black Knight before. And when we all think about the Black Knight, we're thinking about, the bad guy. But he's kind of showcased to people that the Black Knight can be a hero. And like I said, he has no real superpowers. but he is an excellent swordsman, highly intelligent, very good tactician, and he carries the Ebony blade. It's a sword that is made out of I forgot what it's made out of, but it's very special. He's carried other blades as well, but the Ebony blade is what he usually carries. He's very underrated, and I'm glad that Animate 84 gave me the character, because he's very underrated. So, in terms of the battle breakdown between these two individuals, first of all, I feel that basically we get a traditional fight between two heroes. You know, almost the cliche of it being, I don't know you, you don't know me. But overall in the fight, it just doesn't come down to battle tactics. Who has the advantage? You know, Shayera has, she has that flight advantage, unless Dane is using his flying horse. But so Shayera's got the high ground. Dane is a very great tactician, so he'll find a way to probably try to ground Shayera. But also in the sense, can the Ebony blade handle the nth metal? Things like that. Well, that also will play into a factor. Because like I said, Dane he has no real superpowers. He's just at a normal athletic ability, for someone just without non-superpowers. But Shayera kind of does have powers, so that plays a factor too. But oh man, I'm undecided in this, guys. But what about you? Hawkgirl from DC Comics, or the Black Knight from Marvel Comics? And I hope you guys enjoyed this fight. Show some love to Animate 84. This was his creation. I'm just the guy that delivered it for him. Pretty good kickoff for Gender War. I will see you guys Thursday with the next two fights, which will put fight number 3 will put Star Sapphire versus Wonder Man, and the next fight will have Rose Wilson versus Gambit, Remy LeBeau. So I'll see you guys then. And other than that, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys. As always, you guys know the slogan: battle on.